Alright, I am back with another short video this time. This is actually a follow-up to an existing video I already did about DSP and pronouns. But to be fair, that video was more about other YouTubers' takes on pronouns, since DSP's take was very lukewarm and fence-sitting as usual. So apparently, yeah, because sorry about that, my brain just misfired there. Sorry. So there's been a follow-up to this because it seems that our boy DSP here is starting another lolcow rivalry, for lack of a better term, I guess you could say, with this guy. Ta-da! Who I guess his name is HeelvsBabyface. And I've never heard of this man before. Who also goes by the name As, I guess. So As, because it's a lot easier saying As than HeelvsBabyface. Because I reacted to his rant about pronouns in my previous video. And the only reason that was brought up in the first place was because DSP reacted to that rant in his fucking DSP versus the internet react show that sucks ass, right? Because it sucks. Well, apparently now it's starting again because DSP can't shut the fuck up about people, and the LTG drama arc is... This is just another LTG drama arc, basically. You know how it's like, first it was most critical, and then it was LTG... No, first it was side-scrollers, then it was most critical, then it was LTG, and now it's As, or Heel versus Babyface. So, and because a lot of these YouTube personalities can't ever let anyone else get the last word in edgewise in any sort of argument, confrontation, for lack of a better word, whatever you want to call it, right? So they'll just keep probably this. I'm just guessing this is what's going to happen. I can't 100% know for sure yet. This is this is breaking news, guys. This is breaking. But this is my suspicion of what might happen. Is it's just going to be like LTG and DSP all over again, where you got two relatively insecure, not insecure, what's the right word I'm looking for here, unstable YouTube personalities arguing or having differences of opinions going back and forth, and neither one will let the other have the last line, the last laugh, the last word in edgewise, right? It's the whole Sala thing, if you know about Chantel and Foodie Booty or whatever. Or he has to get the last word in edgewise or something. So that's my guess anyway. So now we got As, and he is reacting to DSP reacting to his Starfield rant. Or the Reacception. Ooh, such original name there, huh, Az? Wow. So, I already gave my viewpoints on the whole pronoun bullshit, so you can the video where I reacted to the whole thing is going to be in the link in the description below, but let's watch this and see what he has to say to DSP about that.
So the other day, darksydephil, aka DSP, professional lolcow, decided to make a react video reacting to my Starfield rant. So I think turnaround is fair play, and it's only fair that I react to DSP. You see, the guy has some issues.
I mean, you probably do too. Like, to be fair, don't all internet content creators do? I mean, obviously, I'm not. Don't take this the wrong way, because I'm in no way defending DSP at all. So don't fucking take that the wrong way. He is still the worst out of all of these people. So don't take this as me defending him. And I might be a little bit prejudiced in the fact, not prejudiced, biased in the fact that I didn't like his rant and I disagreed with him, but I don't really know him all that well. I don't know what his normal content is. So I realized that I shouldn't be judging someone based on only one piece of evidence that I've seen, a piece of content that I've seen of him. So I'm not gonna be super volatile towards this man until I'm given a better glimpse at who this person is. Yeah. So basically that. But you know what they say, first impressions do mean a lot. And like, it does mean something when it's like your first impression with someone, whoever it is that's online, and they have a bad hot take about something that touches you close to home, and you disagree with that. It's gonna shade your perception of that person, at least somewhat. But I will rein myself in and try to maintain an air of decorum here and not really judge someone based only on one dumbass rant opinion. So let's continue. We got a very
Hi everyone,
messy intro.
Az here from HeelvsBabyface. Now, most of you who are watching this video are probably like, what the hell is a DSP? Well, a DSP is a darksydephil. They're a person who, if you have heard of them, you most likely have because of events like this. Oh, the camera was on. Oh, the camera was on the whole time. But it would be unfair to judge Phil based off this. Mistakes happen.
But to be fair, that was all anyone's ever really gonna remember him for, is that.
Like, it's been tough. You know, my life has been tough.
Because nowadays, he's a more mature content creator. And he's opened himself up a React channel where he can react to the fun, interesting, or bizarre current events happening on YouTube today. Let's just take an example at random, shall we?
By the way, today's September 10th.
Oof.
Tomorrow is September 11th, which would be
Big oof.
the 22nd anniversary of the 9/11 terrorist attacks on America.
Yeah, he should not. Oh my god.
Wait a minute. He's reacting to the 9/11.
All right, that was a little forced. I'm gonna say that was a bit forced of a spit take there. We could have done without
2023 for money. Cut. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, there has been some controversy that has followed Phil throughout his years. Accusations of racism.
Racism?
In China, they
mean
say,
racism?
Chitty Chang Wang Charlie Chan Chicka Chaka Choka Cha.
This is what happens when you let the Jews do whatever they want. So now I, the last remaining Nazi, must exterminate them. Hello, Jew.
Now, yes, that is absolutely disgusting behavior. But come on now. That was in the past. That was a long time ago. And he's changed. He's a new man. He's matured. He doesn't say anything like this anymore. That's just nonsense.
Look out, there's a black woman coming. Ah! She takes them both out. Boom! Steals the backpack and runs away. Oh,
God. You're not making this easy for me, Phil.
all right, boys, prepare the slave trade. We're selling her right off for profits.
Stay with her.
That's right, she's too valuable to escape. She's worth lots of money.
Wow. I mean, I know about that, but Jesus, that's just every time you hear that, it's so bad.
Let's go again from the top. From the top. Come on now. Apologies, I don't think this is quite showing Phil in his best light, so Let's try and reverse this, shall we? Because Phil is a man of the people. He is a man for his audience, somebody who sits there and connects with them and has meaningful conversations which affect their lives for the better. Please let this clip be half decent.
I mean,
Here's
you're the one
thing.
editing
I've noticed
it.
a pattern this week, and I want to end this week on this notion. Good amounts of super chats, good amounts of memberships and gifted memberships. What really happened this week is the tips really dipped. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. I can count on one hand the number of streams that we hit our tier 1 tips goal.
Wait a minute. Are you auditing your fucking audience, Phil? I mean, hey, meaningful
It's the board
conversations.
meeting. He always has to do that
connecting with
board
people
meeting talk.
that give him money. Money. I'm sure this was just a small segment in
the
something
business
that
talk.
was
He has to be
exceedingly meaningful for
transparent,
everybody who
guys.
came to watch him that day.
Is it concerning? Let me put it this way. The support is there. It's not that people aren't supporting the streams. It's that people are seeming to support in a way that's a little different. You know, I'm used to having at least a certain amount of tips coming in because that's the money I use for daily stuff.
Any moment now, it's gonna get very meaningful and not begging people and auditing them for money. Please, Phil, please.
To give you guys some perspective, because again, I'm trying to be transparent. I'm not asking you for anything.
See, he's not asking for anything. He's just
he is.
very
He really is.
specifically and clearly detailing why you need to give him money.
I'm trying to spread
But he's
awareness
not
of what's going on.
technically
See,
outwardly
it's not
asking
begging, it's
because
raising
technically-
awareness of what is going on with him and why he needs that
'Cause
money
he's the king of
to
semantics.
pay his bills, the internet bill, the electricity bill, probably.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills, the electric bill, the internet bill.
See? Told you.
So only having 500 paid subscribers, you're talking a significant amount of lost income that I had over on Twitch.
Phil, anytime you want to stop auditing your audience is fine by all of us. Please. I know crack addicts that have more restraint than Phil when it... Oh, hi. It's
Oh, the
still
camera's
here.
on the
Well,
whole time.
Phil, say
This
something,
whole
please, quickly,
skit
but
is
not
like,
bad,
are you
please.
gonna get like into the reaction anytime soon? Like, this is going
definitely
on
not bad,
quite a
not
bit.
Not bad.
We're halfway
not
done with the
begging,
video. He hasn't even
not
reacted,
racist.
really.
Something
To
motivational
well, he hasn't reacted to what Phil said about it.
for your audience, Phil.
But I've noticed distinctly this week for some oddball reason, I can't even explain it. I'm playing a new game in Starfield, right? For some reason, support
Starfield
actually dipped big time this week.
Oh, fuck my ass, mouth, and tits.
No,
You know, I don't know what to say. I don't want to sit here and talk about it and complain. I don't.
Then shut the fuck up then. I mean, look, folks, look. Again, this is unfair. This is probably
It's
out
out
of
of
context or
context,
something or
dude.
other. You see, Phil has exorbitant amounts of outgoing per month as a streamer.
He lists that in the 6 months prior to the bankruptcy, he had $5,243.84.
you know, what's the $5,000 in business
See,
expenses,
it's perfectly
Phil?
reasonable to have operating expenses as a streamer of over $5,000 a month, which is essentially a new PC because they wear out really quickly indeed. And holy shit, did you just lie on your bankruptcy? No, I mean, no,
did.
of
Yeah,
course not,
he
because
really
it's all
fucking
legit
did.
and above board. And as a streamer myself, I can absolutely not agree that it would come anywhere close to that. I must be doing something exceedingly wrong because my expenses as a streamer per month are probably a couple of £100 with electricity and the games that I buy. I just guess I'm not quite up to DSP's level.
Phil, you've been doing this for 17 years and you don't know what your business expenses are? You don't know what you get tax write-offs on and
No,
stuff?
you guys are all wrong. See, everything is his business expense. He has to buy food because if he doesn't have food, he can't do on his business because he'll be dead. He needs electricity and shelter, so his mortgage is included because he can't be streaming if he's out in the wilderness somewhere. Get with the times, people. He needs that really powerful AC blowing directly at him because if he's too hot, he can stream comfortably to his audience, that might affect the quality of his gameplay. No, he really lists everything as his fucking business expense. Literally everything he's trying to write off everything.
Specifically? No, I don't.
Everything.
That's perfectly reasonable for somebody that's had 15 years worth of streaming on YouTube and other platforms to not be able to work out what their outgoing expenses are per month, and therefore
Come
come
on,
to the
he's a
total
tax
of
guy to
over
do that, right?
$5,000. It's perfectly legit, and Phil didn't commit bankruptcy fraud at all. And I'll spank anybody that says he did. Hard. On the bottom, because there has been some horrendous rumors that Phil just dumps all of his money into online mobile video games.
$109.99.
WWE champions. But this is not true. Let's hear from the man himself. Phil, over to you.
I have not played any major mobile game in over 2 years. Truth, right now, I have not played any mobile game in any major way in over 2 years, including this fucking WWE.
Look
game
how
idiots keep bringing
bad
up.
his eyes are darting.
And that video was recorded over a couple of years ago, so it's been at least 4 to 5 years since Phil has touched WWE champions. Checkmate. All those microtransactions that you saw were fake. You've been had. There's nothing that can refute any of this whatsoever.
Just a real simple yes or no. Do you currently still play WWE champions?
Yes.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Phil! Trying to help it. Whatever. Getting a pretty good idea where this $5,000 a month is coming from now, anyway. So look, Phil, I've really tried hard to help you out here, but
are you gonna react
you
to
haven't
his
made
reaction?
it easy for me.
I
So
don't
let's try and turn this video around, shall we? I'm gonna react.
Oh, finally.
to you
Most of the video
reacting
down.
to my Starfield rant. That'll be fun. Okay.
Yeah, your bullshit
Here we
Starfield
go.
rant. Let's
Just wanna
go.
say something to you, Bethesda.
I know what this is.
It doesn't matter how you feel.
Oh, so he doesn't actually even do it. Yeah, so like clickbait anyone, I guess? He doesn't even actually react to DSP's reaction of his bullshit Starfield rant. So that's always great. I love being I mean, he did react to DSP himself, but he didn't really react to his Starfield rant. Or the reaction of the react. You know, yeah, you know what I mean. So, I mean, that's always great. Yay. Nothing like clickbaiting. But, that's it for this video, I guess. See, that wasn't too bad. I didn't have to talk about pronouns again. But I could. No, I did enough of that in the last one. But yeah, so that was just a really quick video I wanted to go over really quick. Yeah, I don't remember if I actually said this. I think I did in the last video, so I'm going to bring it up super quick. Like, in terms of the whole pronoun thing, like, again, the majority of LGBT people aren't really begging and vying for inclusive neo pronouns. You know, they don't really care that much about having they, them, or z's or whatever, right? Like, I'm non-binary. I don't really care if they have they, them in a game. I don't. I'm gonna pick probably she and her because I usually play a female character. Because I like, if I'm gonna play a game where I have to look at my character the whole time, I'm gonna pick a woman because, like, it's better to look, for me, it's better to look at a woman than a guy. And yeah, it's like, it just is what it is. So it's like, I would probably just go with she and her because my character is usually female typically. So it's like, it is nice that they would include they, them in it. I get why they did it, but it's not really a big fucking deal. You just pick whatever pronoun you prefer to use for your character. You could have a masculine looking character and still go she and her. It adds a depth to the customization, that's all. But again, a lot of these times, it's like companies that are taking the approach of doing this themselves to avoid any offending or alienating anyone, usually. And it's not a big fucking deal. So, that's just it. I still don't even know who really this guy is. I don't really care. I'm not subscribed. It just is what it is. I like how he doesn't even react to the actual reaction at all, though. But yeah, that was it for this quick little video. Next video should be the continuation of me trying to catch up. So that'll be out soon, and I'll see you guys later for that. See ya.